So hi again. After all this time since March, so a couple of months, I'm back. Just a few revisions of what's been going on. So in March, when we parted, I told you that March was an eighth energy, and wow, what a month! We're gonna have a lot of patience, trials, and stuff. And I couldn't have been more right. I personally won the COVID lottery. So I spent the rest of the month in bed with my buddy COVID. And he's a demanding little bugger. Uh, then I had a couple of months of recovery, and then, well, then I came back to work, and it's been work, 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 and now I'm back. Okay, so March was eight. It was a very demanding month, aiming for the impeccable, for perfection. And the biggest challenge I was saying was patience. And then came April, which was nine energy month. And it literally meant closing a circle, closing a cycle. And it came with a lot of surprises. It came with a lot of challenges and with turning points in our lives. For me, it was a very special month because I was still quite sick, and I was mostly quite in bed. And I learned how to walk again. I learned how to, when I'm saying walk, it's not like I was, disabled, but walking in the sense of making it a sport, making it a way of physical activity that actually means a lot to our bodies, and very healthy, and I started with 5 minutes and then 10-minute walks, and then 1 hour, 1 hour and a half. And I was very fortunate to have my family with me throughout this period. So having it's just one small parenthesis for me, having the whole COVID experience was very good. I found a lot of blessings in it, and I found actually about 25 reasons why I was happy that I had COVID. And it was um, it was a time of learning. For me, April wasn't as crazy as it was for other people who had maybe changes in jobs, endings, beginnings, or changes in their relationships, or changes about other stuff. But for me, it was a challenge on the health front. And each and every one of us had, I think, some epiphanies during April and May afterwards. For April, the words to live by were actually patience and adapting, adapting to change. April was very good at taking us out of our comfort zones. And then came May, which was a one energy. And it meant a lot of new beginnings, a lot of starting over. And also, it was, for me, that's how I perceived it, because I was still on medication, I was still recovering. And at the same time, I had to, you know, come out strong at the workplace, because there were a lot of things that needed to be done. So for many people, not just for me, I think May was quite a difficult month from this perspective. Like, you had to do stuff and you had to do it right, and all of that. And then came June, which was a two energy, and six. So it was a lot about relationships with your family, relationships in general. Maybe some people have had challenges in their relationships. For me, again, it was another one of those months of epiphanies with respect to my family relationships and the partnerships that I work in, and how people see the whole idea of partnership, the whole idea. It was a lot of redefining stuff. Um, and well, I had my birthday, for instance. So to me, that was a lot of change, a lot of transformation. And I think for a lot of people, June has been a month of transformation, regardless of the two energy. And then comes July, which is a 3 energy, and it's the most relaxing until now. The most relaxing, the most fun, the most communicative. It's as if a weight has been lifted in many ways. And this month, yeah, we're going to have a lot of issues, perhaps with illusions, perhaps a lot with patience as well, patience towards other people, letting them talk, because 3 is about communication. It's about shining bright. It's about all of that meeting and talking and all that, but you also have to listen, and that's a big one, a big lesson to learn. So in many ways, July is going to be also about patience and caring in many ways, and just um, living living and letting other people live as well. So this week, I actually have no stuff written, so I'm gonna look through my phone, through my calendar, just to see where we're starting and where we're heading. So we've got 5, the 5th of July today. It's a beautiful, beautiful 8 energy that I love, as I mentioned before. Everybody knows. Okay, so today was very, and it still is, a very special day. It's a 5 energy, so that's changes and um, really awkward moments where maybe you want to say something and something else comes out, or maybe you've forgotten something and somebody's reminded you that you had to do something. And it's all about that impeccability of the 8, all of that beneficial energy of the 8. It's more along the lines of letting change happen, being adaptable, being flexible, especially when it comes to here. And I'm going to give you an example. I had to be home very, very soon, and I left quite late from the office. And I was thinking, how do I get home faster? So God, please tell me how to get home faster. And I had this thought, and it said 104, and that's one of the buses that takes me home, that I don't usually take. So it's not my usual way home. And then, like 2 seconds later, a car passed by, and the number on the car was 104. And I thought, okay, so this is the message. Take 104, take that route home. And when I got into the bus station, I actually left towards the station that gets me to 104 using 313 bus. So that was a 7. It was like, that's God telling me what to do. So this is the kind of um, way things are working. I was set on my own way. I was thinking I'm going to take my usual route home, and then I changed it. And the benefits really, they were quite great. So that's the energy of today. It's embrace change and make the best of it. So tomorrow, the 6th of July, um, 6, so it's a 9 energy, yeah, because 7 plus 5, so the 7 of the month plus 5 of the year is a 12, 1 plus 2 equals 3, and then we add it to the day. So tomorrow is a 9 energy. Tomorrow is about, it's a Tuesday, so it's the day that is ruled by Mars. And Mars is like a brother, you know, if Jupiter and Saturn are like, you know, dad and granddad. Mars is like that annoying brother that you love anyway, but still gets you out of your um, normal routines. So tomorrow is about persons you perceive as very close, you know, kind of like family, or even family, even your brother or sister or whatever, who are there to help you or who you are there to help with regard to whatever, you know, it can be anything. And it can be a little annoying, but on the other hand, it's family. So it's also going to be fun, you know, because that's the way things are. And remember in all of that, that you do have to have an opinion and it's okay to say no. Things don't always work out as we want them to, but maybe they work out for the best anyway. So that will be tomorrow. Looking forward to that. And then there's Wednesday. So Wednesday is the holy. Okay, so Wednesday is the 7th of July. It's a 1 energy. And wow, you know, the feeling that I get is like there's 7, another 7 in the month, and then a 5. It's like you're beginning something, you're starting something with the energy of a change, but also the energy of whatever God wills. And also it's a sense of maybe you're not very sociable, maybe you're not, you really would like to just sit in front of your computer and do your stuff, or you'd like to be in your office or in your whatever and just um, do some stuff. But then comes Mercury, and Mercury is a great communicator, and you're like, I don't want to be in front of the computer, I want to be out there, you know, talking to people. And then you get out there and you're talking to people and they annoy you completely, and you're like, I want to go back to my computer. You don't even know what you want. You know, it's going to be that bit of dual energy that we don't really know what to do with. And that's how we start stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. So then comes the 8th of July, which is on a Thursday. um yeah, I haven't written anything, so the 8th, um it's a 2 energy, and it's about the relationships and partnerships, and the way we work together in a way. And this 8 is a lot about how these partnerships work for us, how these partnerships help us materialize things, how these partnerships help us make things happen in our work or in our life. And it's very important to be aware of the fact that we can work in one of 2 ways, or maybe one of many ways, but 2 ways are quite clear. When it comes to our partnerships, we can act like everything that happens is something that we're entitled to, and have a really shitty attitude. And at the end of the day, we're going to wonder why our people are not really calling us or giving us the time of day. Or we can go out there and just have a really cool attitude and act like normal human beings with respect and everything else, and will receive basically the same, which is respect and understanding and so on and so forth. And I was thinking about the fact that I really want to have a meeting and I really want to say some things. And I was thinking about, having this um, kind of shitty attitude. Well, not shitty, but just being a little tougher. And then I realized that that's not really the way that I should act, and that I should be more understanding, and that I should try to find some explanations, even though I don't need them, you know. But maybe just let my coworkers, my partners, continue explaining whatever they started explaining at some point, and I just said, no more explanations. Let's solve the issue. Let's get things done. So my lesson, for instance, for this Thursday is not to be so curt and so sharp. It's more about um, being softer, more understanding, and letting my nerves rest. It's going to be easy. Yeah. So next up is Friday, which is the 9th of July, and it's a 3 energy. And 3 is about shining, fun, getting together, just, chilling. Basically, it's chilling because it's Friday, but it also could be about going out and dancing and putting on your best outfit and just shining in the spotlight. I don't know, whatever it is, you guys will decide. It's up to you. Either way can go. So for me, I think it's going to be something very chill, very much at home, and just having non-alcohol beer with my family. Saturday, the 10th of July. So Saturday is a very beautiful 4 energy, and in order to activate it, and Saturn, it's all about just putting order in one of your, I don't know, in the sock drawer, or just cleaning up the house, or just throwing some stuff in the washing machine. I don't know, whatever works for you. The thing is, it's a very beautiful energy, because once you start cleaning up a place, it's like a lot of stuff is cleaning up in your own mind, and you realize that maybe you've forgotten something or you haven't done something, and you start on that, and it's really cool that you solve several things within one day. um, the whole idea of the 10, which is a 1 in itself, it's like you'll be more irritating than usual, in the sense that you start cleaning up your drawers, and maybe you find, I don't know, a scarf in your sock drawer, and you start shouting and screaming like, what is this doing here? And it's like, stop it, really. It's not about that. It's about, making physical cleaning, getting to mental cleaning, and so on. But it's going to be a very nice day. I think, it can be very relaxed, if you get past the whole um, I'm the center of everything, and things must be done the way that I want them to. And we need to make order and structure. So Saturday is not only about that, it's also about fun, you know. So find the balance. That's it. And then comes Sunday, which is the 11th of July. And it's a 5 energy. And it's an energy of joy. Like, for God's sakes, it's Sunday. Enjoy it. You know, whether it's with family, friends, whether it's, at church or by ourselves or whatever. Just enjoy the day. Just enjoy the end of a week and the start of another, and just take that time. And that's about, it. As I was saying, in the Romanian version, I have no idea how long I've recorded. I don't really think it matters anyway. And I'm just glad to be back, and I'm thankful to be back. And eventually, I'll probably give more information about how the whole um, March experience was for me, and the kind of blessings that I found in not being able to do the things that I used to do. But until then, I just wish you all a lot of patience, a lot of forgiveness for this month, a lot of love, and basically everything that you guys want for yourselves. So, all the best. Bye bye.